Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano. Support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
He was Carson Muirbrook. He's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week this week. Carson, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. Basketball season just got underway for you guys, and you've had, I'd say, some pretty solid performances so far, especially as a team. What's something that you look forward to this season?
Playing with my friends. You know, it's been a while since, I got to play with all my friends, especially, just my class. And so it's just fun to play with them.
So you guys are off to a 2-1 start. What do you attribute it to?
Well, I think it's mainly just because I think we love just playing with each other, and so we know what to do, and I think that we have a lot of experience playing with each other, so it's just I think we just play good when we play with each other.
I think that kind of stood out in the football season too. I've been watching film, putting together the highlight tape, and it does look like you guys thoroughly enjoy each other. What are some of your goals for the rest of the basketball season?
Well, mainly just to get a good record and see if we have a good spot at the end of the season. But I guess just have fun mainly. It's been a while since I've got to play with them, so it's just fun to have fun with them, and that's what I'm most excited about.
So actually, I kind of want to ask you about one of the football games that you played in, a little bit of a snowball, the final game of the season. I think at one point you had 5 straight tackles. Was that a lot of fun out there in the snow, or would you rather be, in the sunshine? I think I have a feeling I know what the answer is.
I mean, playing out in the sun is pretty fun, but you're all sweaty and everything. But I did like playing in the snow because it made the guy I went up against straight on just more slower. So I was a little bit faster than him, and I can just get to the quarterback, and it was pretty easy. So I think the sun was a little bit less miserable, but the snow was more fun.
Yeah, it's kind of the answer I expected. Which sport do you prefer? Would you rather sack a quarterback, or would you rather get an and one in the paint in basketball?
I'd rather get an and one. I mean, getting a tackle is pretty great, but I mean, just hearing the crowd, get excited after an and one is pretty amazing to feel.
So we're about to Christmas break of your junior year. What are some of your academic goals the rest of the way in high school?
I want to get my associates by the end of high school, and just taking college classes every morning, trying to get that good grade, and so that's what I'm trying to get to.
One last question for you. What should the world know about Carson Muirbrook?
That I am not afraid of failure, and I don't really care what anybody says. I'll work hard and
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Pam Cornea at Town and Country pregame coaches show. When we come back, we'll have an interview with head coach of the Rich Rebel boys, Lex Cornea, on the Pam Cornea at Town and Country Realty coaches show on a Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you
shoot, I hope not, and still, win by 10. I think that shows that, we've got some talent this year, and they're starting to kind of understand where each other are and where their strengths are. And as far as St. Joe and Bear Lake goes, I don't know. I mean, these games, it's early. March is a long ways away. I think St. Joe is a good confidence builder, and then a little slice of humble pie with Bear Lake, which doesn't hurt you in December either.
So I want to talk about the Altamont game real quick. You guys held their best scorer down in the fourth quarter. He wasn't able to put up much, and I think that was a big key to your guys' victory. What do you attribute that to? Because it seemed like you guys threw multiple bodies at him, and he still couldn't figure out when a different person was on him. He couldn't figure out that person. Can you just kind of talk about the game plan against him?
Yeah, I mean, we know that we've got some guys that can just defend, and it doesn't mean they can't score, but they specialize in just taking things away. Carter Hoffman had him a lot in the fourth, and, even though Dyson Taylor's a bigger kid, Carter's just, I don't know, he's tenacious, and it's hard to get catches on him, and when you do get a catch, it's just hard to create space off of him and get by. So I thought Carter and Trey and at times Jaden Dash with his length, they just make life really, really difficult for teams, for individuals. Now, against Bear Lake, where they had so many weapons, it's a little tougher, but with our 1A schedule, where most teams only have 1 or 2 primary scorers, I think that our ability to just defend and get after it and work just shows good things that we can do as we get to Tabion and Manila and some of these teams we have coming up.
One thing we touched on in the broadcast, and you touched on earlier in the interview, was struggling from the free throw line. What do you guys have to do to get better from there?
Well, I mean, it's December, and the rust is still coming off. Most of our guys just came off a football season, and it's free throws it's just a repetition thing. We shoot them pretty well in practice. I think that the nerves got to guys a little bit. I mean, it's one thing to make free throws in a JV or freshman game, and there's something about those varsity lights and varsity crowds and playing at 7 o'clock that your anxiety goes up some, and I think we just have some guys that need to get used to that aren't quite used to it yet. But we'll shoot them a lot in practice. I think that free throws, a lot of them are just between your ears, and once you get more comfortable at that line and kind of you feel more comfortable in the moment, I think that our percentage goes up, and I anticipate us being a team that shoots 70% from the line. We have to be in order to achieve the goals that we've set this year.
So you guys have the Bridger Valley tournament coming up. You're going to play against some pretty solid competition. What are you expecting from your guys this weekend?
Lyman was in position to win the whole thing last year. They had a little hiccup in the first round of state, but went out and took consolation. A lot of those kids are back. You still have. They just bring back some really good kids. And Mountain View, the Walker kid who we saw in football, I would say that his skills in basketball, it's not like basketball's been his first love, but he is just an athletic specimen, works hard, and he can get rebounds and put back and go to the rack. And then even Wind River and Little Snake. We saw Little Snake this summer at the Manila tournament. They beat Manila on their home floor. And, Wind River is a top 5 team in 2A preseason in Wyoming. and they bring some really good kids back and a lot of athletes from football. I think these are 4 great games for us that mimic what we'll get at the 1A tournament. So I think it's still early. We want to grow, but 4 games in 3 nights, this will really set a tone for us going into our break. We know it's a challenge, and that's why we go to this.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back into the Leshwa Plains Tires broadcast booth. 3-3, 6:15 to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. Rebels turn it over as we were having a lot of technical difficulties today. As it's Galberg that carries it across the court. Work it to Seth Maxson on the wing to the corner. Matheson drives. Baseline jumper on the way. No good. Rebound hauled in by Jaden Cornier. He looks to push. Hunter Pace drives the lane into the paint. They go to Muirbrook. Muirbrook working on the post. Back out to Pace. Pace, top the key. Three-pointers. Good. Rebels have 2 3-pointers early on as they lead 6-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Both Mason and Pace with a 3 of their own. Rattlers working around. It's Myers. He's going to step back, fire a 3. Off of glass, no good. Here comes Jarrett Mason with the rebound. Pushes it on the wing to Cornea. Cornea to the left wing for Dash. Dash is going to pull up for 3. That's off. Rebound comes out to Jaden Cornea. He tried to find Jarrett Mason with a quick pass. He'll be fouled on the play. 5:15 to go in the Ellenford Brothers opening quarter. That's two team fouls against the Rattlers. That's 2 personal fouls against 15 Scalberg. He'll take a seat as there is 5:15 to go in the opening quarter, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. Rebels working around as Jaden Desch on the left wing drives to the lane. He's cut off. Finds Hunter Pace on the right wing. One dribble. Has to fire a pass across. Mason with good hands to catch it. Into the paint. Try to find Muirbrook. Carson Muirbrook is fouled on the pass out to Jaden Desch. Once again, this first quarter is brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, gravel, and steel needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbound play in the hands of Jaden Cornea. Rebels work it to Desch, to Hunter Pace up top. Swing it to the right wing. Jarrett Mason's going to pull up for a long three. Rolls in and out. 6-3 on the station on main scoreboard. 4:47 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. As Myers drives the lane, stripped by Desch. That's a Rich County government steal for Jaden Desch. He's out in front of the rest of his team. He attacks. Layup on the way. No good as it rolls in and out as he tried about a 5-foot floater. Here come the Rattlers back the other way with Myers. Myers into the paint. Draws the foul. Gets the bucket. He'll go to the line for an and one. 6-5 on the station on main scoreboard. 4:31 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. First personal on Desch. First personal on Desch. First team foul as well. I checked into the ball game for the Rebels. Number 12, Ridge Lundgren. Number 23, Carter Hoffman. As Desch and Mason will take a seat. Myers steps to the line. Chance to complete the three-point play. He does. 3 points early for Myers as we tied 6-6 on the station on main scoreboard. Dribble handoff to Jaden Cornea on the left wing. He drives the lane, finds Carter Hoffman. Post up to Muirbrook. 15-foot jumper on the way. Rolls in and out. Poked around, nearly stolen by the Rebels. Here come the Rattlers the other way. They have a 2-on-1. As good effort there from the Rebels defense, and we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels, but it was on the floor, so instead of getting a layup, the Rattlers are going to have an inbounds play underneath the Rebels' hoop as they can set up their defense. As that foul's on Muirbrook, his first. Team second. Rattlers have it under the Rebels' hoop. They look to inbound. They do. They find Wade Carson. He shot on the way, no good. Misses, and he's going to pick up a foul as Hunter Pace comes down with the rebound. Fourth team foul against the Rattlers. 4:07 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Jaden Cornea will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Rattlers are in man-to-man defense as the Rebels are going to run their man offense. Trey Walker thought about it at the top of the key. Drives. Falls to the floor. No foul. Rebels work around. Hunter Pace fires a three. No good. Rattlers pull in the rebound with Myers. Myers will conduct the offense as they work it up the floor to the corner for Matheson. Three on the way. Air ball. No good. Rebound pulled in by Carson Wade. He's going to fire up a 10-footer. That's good. Rattlers take a 2-point lead, 8-6 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:33 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter as a pass is nearly swiped away by Seth Maxson. As it'll stand, though, Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play right in front of the Rattlers bench. It's Ridge Lundgren. Rebels are allowed the easy inbound to Jaden Cornea. He dribbles it at the Eagles logo. As we were at Lyman High School, Rebels are in their black road uniforms with the script rich across the top, while the Rattlers, they are in their white home uniforms with Rattlers across the chest. Carter Hoffman has at the top the key. Backdoor cut to Cornea. That's going to be picked off by Cousins. Bridger Cousins is going to carry it across the timeline. 3 minutes even to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Pick and roll attempt poked away by Trey Walker. Jaden Cornea with the Rich County government steal as the Rebels look to push it. Ball in the air, bounces around. Carter Hoffman catches. He will shoot free throws as he tries a shot to no avail. Carter Hoffman will go to the free throw line. These free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. First free throw, no good. Jaden Desch checks back into the ballgame. He'll replace Hunter Pace, the 5 for the Rebels. Cornea, Lundgren, Carter Hoffman, Trey Walker, and Desch. Second free throw on the way. Rolls around the rim, falls in for Carter Hoffman. Hoffman goes 1 of 2, cuts the deficit to 1, 8-7 on the station on main scoreboard, 2:49 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Maxon has it. Dribbles around Cornea, spin move at the top of the key, fires from 15 feet, buries the jumper, 10-7 on the station on main scoreboard as Maxon picks up another bucket. Trey Walker is trapped in the corner, tries a bounce pass. It's going to bounce. It's going to bounce off the end line as he tried to pass it inside. That'll be a turnover. Rebels are going to press. Rattlers inbound it to Maxon. They go to the middle for Matheson. Back to Myers. Rattlers are able to break the press. They work it around to Wade Carson. He's going to thought about the three. Instead, he goes inside. We're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. It'll be their third team foul. That'll be called on Hoffman. That's his first. Team third. I check him back in the ball game for the Rebels. Number 32, Carson Muirbrook, who replaced Trey Walker. Rattlers to inbound under the Rebels hoop. They try to go inside. That's stolen by Carter Hoffman. He pump fakes. He's on the move. Pushes it up the left wing to Dash. Dash surveys the floor, slows down, allows his teammates to catch up. 10-7 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:05 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Jaden Cornea finds Ridge Lundgren. They work it to Dash. Dash crosses over into the paint. Layup on the way. Good. Nice drive there from Jaden Dash as he gets his first 2 points of the ball game. 10-9 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels will press again. Rattlers are able to break the press as it's Matheson across the front court on the right wing. To the right corner, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Dash. Falling out of bounds. Try to throw it under the hoop. Finds Wade Carson. Carson's going to lay it in. 12-9 on the station on main scoreboard. 1:30 to go in the Ellingford brothers' opening quarter. They go to Muirbrook on the left elbow. Drives. Kicks to the corner. Lundgren in the right corner. Pump fakes and tried to find Muirbrook, who was about 5 feet from him. He bounced it off his shins. That's going to lead to Matheson out in front of everyone. On the way, his layup is good, and he'll draw the foul. That's the second on Jaden Dash. 14-9 on the station on main scoreboard. We're going to get an independent software solution timeout called by head coach Lex Cornea. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 1:14 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. 14-9 on the station on main scoreboard.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 14-9 on the station on main scoreboard. The Rattlers lead the Rebels as the Rebels are 4-2 on the season. Ignore the score bug as we'll try to get that fixed. As it'll be an and one opportunity for Zane Matheson as he was out in front of everyone with the layup opportunity. Made the layup. Jaden Desch is still out there with two personal fouls, as head coach Lex Cornea is going to trust his junior. Free throw's good. 15-9 on the station on main scoreboard. Cornea carries across the timeline, finds Ridge Lundgren. 1 minute to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Carter Hoffman surveys from the top of the key to the right wing to Cornea. Moves it to Lundgren on the left wing. Lundgren, couple dribble moves up top to Desch. Once again, no shot clock, so the Rebels aren't in a hurry. Desch will drive. Beautiful find there as he finds Carson Muirbrook for 2 points. Nice pass there from Jaden Desch. 14-11 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels need to stop defensively. They nearly get it as Cornea pokes the ball away. Rattlers drive to the baseline from the right corner. And we're going to get a traveling violation as the Rebels get that defensive stop. Good defense there by Ridge Lundgren and Jaden Cornea, forcing a traveling violation. 15-11 on the station on main scoreboard. 28 seconds to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Rebels going to hold for the final shot. Desch has it on the right wing. They're trying to go inside to Muirbrook. Carter Hoffman drives, kicks to Lundgren. Lundgren, left-hand drive to the free throw line, finds Cornea. Cornea layup is good, and the foul. Jaden Cornea will have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. That is Cornea's first bucket of the ball game. He'll shoot from the free throw line. This free throw is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty as Trey Walker checks in for Jaden Desch. Cornea's free throw on the way is good. As the Rebels are 2 for 3 from the charity line today. They trail by 1, 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Carson fires up a 3, no good. Rebound, tried to tip it up and in was Myers. He was under the hoop, so he just fired up to the bottom of the rim. Quarter will end with the Rebels trailing 15-14 on the station on main scoreboard. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels will have the ball to start the Stacey's Repair second quarter. They trail 15-14 on the station on main scoreboard. Opportunity here to take the lead. As Walker moves it to pace up top to Cornea. Cornea inside to Walker, unable to complete the catch. That's a nice play drawn up by head coach Lex Cornea. Fortunately, Rebels unable to execute. They're going to press. We want to remind you that free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, timeouts, independent software solutions, steals, Rich County Government, three-pointers, My Local Radio, inbounds, Mound Valley Cattle Company. Fan Cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. As the Rebels pressed a bit, Rattlers were able to break it. 7:35 to go. Matheson's going to fire a 3 and buries it. 18-14 on the station on main scoreboard. Here come the Rebels the other way. Mason tries to fire a 3, no good. Muirbrook tried to save it as it was going out of bounds, finds the Rattlers. Here they come the other way. It's Myers. He's going to lay it in as there's a 4-on-1 for the Rattlers. Rebels come back the other way. Mason skip past to Pace. Muirbrook into the paint, kicks it to Walker. Walker drives baseline. Finds Mason in the right corner. He's going to fire a 3, no good. Rebound hauled in by Carson Muirbrook between two Rattlers defenders. That's a good job from Muirbrook. Finds Pace in the right corner. They try a pocket pass to Cornea. Wasn't there. Muirbrook's able to pick it up, though. Muirbrook's going to step back, fire a 15-footer, and it is good. Carson Muirbrook with 4 points on the night. Rattlers are able to break the press. Nearly poked away from behind from Cornea. It's going to be poked out of bounds by the Rebels. Rattler basketball. They'll inbound across from the Rebel bench on the left wing. They go to Matheson. Back to Myers in the corner. Back to Myers. He surveys from the left wing, guarded by Trey Walker. Drives into the paint. Finds open winger shot, no good. Rebound hauled in by Myers. He's going to lay it in for 2 as Myers gets the offensive board and the bucket. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Dribble handoff to Walker. Walker into the paint. Left-hand layup, no good. Muirbrook's there to tip it up and in. Good effort there from Carson Muirbrook. He's got 6 points in the ball game. 22-18 on the station on main scoreboard. 5:55 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Jumper on the way from Maxon, no good. Hunter Pace with the rebound. He's going to push it to Jarrett Mason. Thought about three, decides better. As they go back to Mason, the top of the key, they work it around. Trey Walker to Hunter Pace on the right wing. Pace surveys, finds Muirbrook at the top of the key. He's going to drive right into the lane. Finds Jarrett Mason in the corner. Three on the way. Good! Jarrett Mason. We apologize as we've been having technical difficulties. We had a whole entire system crash. But as we come back, Station on Main scoreboard reads 32-25 as we got 1:44 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Rebels trail 32-25. They have the ball. Hunter Pace is at the free throw line. As we are shooting the bonus. Pace into the routine. Free throw on the way. Rolls around. Does not fall. Here come the Rattlers back the other way with Myers. Works into the corner for Maxon. Back up top. It's Cousins. Gets a screen. Drives left-handed into the lane. Layup attempt on the way. Good. As Cousins buries the layup. 34-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we update the scoreboard on screen. Once again, we want to apologize for the technical difficulties that we've been having, as we're going to get a traveling violation called against the Rebels. 1:14 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. 34-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels looking to improve to 5-2 as the Rattlers will inbound in front of their own bench. Work it to the corner. That's Marquez. Marquez back to Matheson. Shot on the way. Blocked by Jaden Desch. What a play there from Desch. We're going to get a traveling violation called against the Rebels. As they'll turn it over. 1:03 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. 34-25. Rebels trail on the Station on Main scoreboard. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way as they are in the bonus. Under a minute to go as we're going to get an offensive foul. Good defense there from Ridge Lundgren. Draws the foul on Maxon. Because that was an offensive foul, the Rebels will not be awarded free throws. That's Maxon's first foul of the game. Jaden Courtney will walk the ball up the court for the Rebels. Into the offense, dribble handoff to Desch. Desch steps back, thought about it, finds Mason on the left wing. They go inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook drives left, spin move into the paint, finds Desch, floater on the way, good! As Jaden Desch buries the floater, 34-27 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels need to stop here before halftime. It's Jones. Works to the Cousins on the left wing. He's going to back it out. Looks like the Rattlers are going to play for the final shot. Ridge Lundgren. Works it to Matheson on the top of the key. Drives left. Back to Enrique Marquez up top. Matheson crosses over, guarded by Desch. Jump stop in the lane, 1 second to go. They work it around, quick three on the way, buries it. As Maxon at the buzzer just got it off in time. That's going to push the lead to 37-27 at the end of the first half. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to a quick Gare Bear fan cam, as this fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. Call Gary McKee at 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit bearlakerealty.com. We'll be right back with the halftime show.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome in to the Crawford Troth Halftime Show, the place to eat and drink. When we come back, we will get you ready for your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger. Except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Crawford Troth Halftime Show. When we come back, we will have your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your first half highlights. Rebels trail 37-27 after a hot shooting first half from Little Snake River. The Rattlers shot the ball very well in that half, but we're going to go over some of the stat leaders for the Rebels. First, you have Carson Muirbrook leads the way with 8, followed by Jarrett Mason with 6. Jaden Desch has 4. Hunter Pace has 5. Desch has 4. Jaden Cornea has 3. And Carter Hoffman has a 1 point to round out the scoring here in the first half for the Rebels. On the other side, for the Rattlers, you have Matheson has 9 points. Then you have Myers leading the way with 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Then you got Matheson with 8, followed by Mason. He has 5. Carson has 4, and then to round out the scoring, Scalberg has 3. These have been your first half highlights here on the Crawford Troth Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll have halftime adjustments for the Rich Rebels. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
So this is the reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home in sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails. Brand new homes now starting at $600,000. Quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like you to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Crawford Troth Halftime Show. We're broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We want to make a correction as Hardley Myers has 10 and Zane Matherson has 11, as I miscounted. We were unable to keep stats while we were trying to get the broadcast back up. Once again, we want to apologize for the technical difficulties that we have been having. So for the Rebels, I would say their halftime adjustment is they got to get some hands out to some shooters, as the Rattlers are shooting the ball very well, and the Rebels need to play a little bit better defense as they nearly scored 30 points in the half. Their offense has been clicking very well, but they need to get some defensive stops to get back into this ball game, and that's what they're going to have to do to get back into it. As if they can get some stops and they can keep scoring at the clip they're going, they'll be able to get back into the game. They trail by 10, but with the way the offense is going today, that's not a huge deficit, as they have been shooting the ball very well themselves. As if you're the Rebels, you just want to get back into this game. But you also got to be wary of, this is their 4th game in 3 days. I imagine for some of the kids, the legs are getting tired. In fact, some of the JV kids some of the kids that play JV and varsity have played more than 4 games this weekend. So if you're the Rebels, you just kind of have to get back into it. You got to keep your legs fresh. As we got about 1:30 to go in halftime. We'll be right back after this quick break.
So this is the reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home in sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails. Brand new homes now starting at $600,000. Quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Epic Recreation third quarter. Because we didn't get a chance to mention them earlier in the game, we want to mention that the tip-off was brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. Darren, Tricia, and the entire Wallentine family wish the Rebels good luck. We'll remind you that free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, Timeouts, Independent Software Solutions, Steels, Rich County Government, three-pointers, My Local Radio, Inbound Plays, Mound Valley Cattle Company, and the Fan Cam, Bear Lake Realty. As it is time for the third quarter, Rebels looking to get back into this one. They trail by 10 on the station on main scoreboard. To add to my point that the Rattlers didn't miss, they scored 22 points in the second quarter, and they scored 15 in the first. As they will get the ball to start the third quarter, as it's Myers. They work it around up top to Matheson. Matheson drives right, nearly loses it. Jaden Desch to the floor, nearly poked it away. We work it around Corson, right-hand layup on the way, no good. Good defense there by the Rebels, and we're going to get a foul called against the Rattlers. As Carson Muirbrook came over, took the body contact on the foul. That foul's against Wade Corson. That's his third. Team first of the half. As the Rebels look to continue their good start on offense, they scored 27 points in the first half. Tough to complain about that. Jaden Desch is going to pull for three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Mason as he pushes ahead to Myers. Myers on the right wing surveys, picks up his dribble, hounded by Jarrett Mason. As they go to off the backboard, as it was Carson who shot the three, no good. And we're going to get a traveling violation called against the Rebels, as it was Scaleberg who made the pass as the name of number 15 that we were looking for earlier. That's Scaleberg once again. 7:12 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rattlers have the ball. Go to the baseline. Pick and roll. They find Corson open for a 15-foot jumper. He buries it. 39-27 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels looking to answer back offensively. It's Jarrett Mason. Finds Muirbrook. Muirbrook spins into the paint, tries a pass, gets it out to Cornea. They work it to Hunter Pace. Open three on the way, and that's good for a My Local Radio three-pointer. 39-30 on the station on main scoreboard as Pace now has 8 points in the ballgame. Rattlers working around the corner. It's Myers. He's going to drive right against Pace. Tries to spin back. Pace walls him off. They go to Corson. His three on the way. Rolls in and out. That looked good. He's a big man that can shoot. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 6:16 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Desch nearly loses it. Dribbles it off the foot of Myers. Desch is able to go into the backcourt, pick it up. Once again, no shot clock, so the Rebels are not pressed for time. Mason has it. Goes to Cornea in the corner. Goes to Hunter Pace underneath. Pace tries to find a teammate in the middle. That pass is going to go all the way down and be out of bounds on the baseline. It'll be Rattlers basketball. Checking in the ball game, number 3, Trey Walker. He's going to replace Jarrett Mason. Rattlers ball underneath the Rebels hoop. Work it around. Go to the corner for Matheson. Thought about three. Jaden Desch was there to deter him from shooting. Rattlers back up top to Myers. Myers crosses over the top to Key, drives right, gets a screen. Good switch there from the Rebels. They go underneath to Mason. Mason, reverse layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Scalberg, and he is fouled on the putback attempt. Scalberg will shoot 2 free throws. 5:33 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 39-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Scalberg to the line. First free throw on the way is good. Second free throw coming from Scalberg. Short. Rebound pulled in by Trey Walker. Rebels trail by 10. They go to Hunter Pace. They move it up the floor to Cornea, back to Pace. Rebels are going to set the offense up. Trey Walker standing on the Lyman Eagle logo. Will wait for his teammates to set up. Cornea gets a pick from Pace. As Trey Walker drives to the lane. Right-hand layup attempt on the way. No good, but Trey Walker's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. It's a nice attack there from Walker as he attacked the paint from his right hand with his right hand from the left wing. Walker's first free throw on the way. Rolls around the rim and falls. We have no, yep, there we do have audio, never mind. Trey Walker will shoot the second free throw. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Carson Muirbrook as he tries to get a pass out. Tipped to the hands of Hunter Pace. Rebels are able to maintain possession. Backdoor pass to Desch. Desch layup on the way, no good, but Jaden Desch will shoot free throws. That was a heck of a pass from Hunter Pace as he went cross court behind the defender's back to Jaden Desch. Desch is able to attack. That foul is going to be on Cousins, his first. Team third of the half. Desch's first free throw on the way, no good. Desch back to the line, into the routine. Second one on the way. Rolls around the rim and falls. Jaden Desch now has 5 points in the game as the Rebels are going to press. Rattlers are able to break it. They have a 2-on-1 as Jaden Cornea is going to foul Scalberg. They're actually going to call that against Trey Walker. It's Walker's first. Probably could have gotten either of the Rebels on that play as Cornea got him from behind. Walker got him from the front. Scalberg's first free throw on the way, no good. As that foul is going to pay off as the Rattlers, instead of getting an easy 2 points on the layup, were forced to earn the 2. They missed the first free throw. Scalberg back to the line for the second free throw is good. Instead of giving up 2, the Rebels give up 1. They trail 41-32. As that pass is going to go out of bounds, Rebels turn it over. We're going to get Independent Software Solutions timeout from head coach of the Rebels. That's head coach Lex Cornea. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Bernville Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 4:53 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels trail 41-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Need to stop here defensively. Cousins drives left into the lane. Kicks it out to Mason. Mason, he'll drive left into the lane. Walled off there by Cornea. Hands it off to Corson. That's nearly stolen by the Rebels. As they go back to the corner for Mason. Mason's able to escape. Euro step into the lane. Layup on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Corson. And we're going to get a foul against Muirbrook. As that's actually Scalberg who pulled in the rebound. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. Second personal foul against Muirbrook. Third team foul of the half against the Rebels. Scalberg, first free throw on the way. Good. Checking in for the Rebels, number 13, Noah Perry. Number 23, Carter Hoffman. And number 12, Ridge Lundgren. Second free throw from Scalberg on the way. No good as Trey Walker pulls it in. Rebels trail by 10. Chance to cut the deficit back to single digits. Cornea drives left into the lane. Finds Noah Perry. What a pass that was from Jaden Cornea. Noah Perry finishes the layup. His first bucket of the ball game. Here come the Rebels. They're pressing as Carter Hoffman's going to be called for a bumping foul. Once again, you got to remember that the Rebels are playing their 4th game in 3 days, so the effort's there. It's just the legs are a little heavy after playing 3 games already this weekend as Matheson jump stops in the lane. Working around to Mason up top. Mason gets a pick, drives left. Stolen by Cornea. That's a Rich County government steal. He's out in front of everyone as he is taken down. No foul. Rebels are able to maintain possession as it's Walker. Drives right into the paint. His layup on the way, no good, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws. As Trey Walker drew the foul. Walker will step to the line where he's 1 for 2 today. First free throw on the way, no good. Checking the ball game for the Rattlers, number 1, that's Hardley Myers. He'll replace Wade Corson. Each team has 4 team fouls in the half. Walker's second free throw rolls around, falls in. Walker's 2 for 4 from the line. Rebels are going to press. Rattlers do a good job breaking it. The Rebels are able to get back to prevent the layup. Back to man-to-man defense for the Rebels. As it's Myers up top. Works to the corner for Matheson. Lundgren on Matheson. Matheson drives left into the paint. Kicks to the corner. Cousins, three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebels are able to get their hands to it as we're going to get a jump ball. Possession will go to the Rebels. Good effort there from Lundgren as he was behind the original rebounder. He got his hands in there. Earned the jump ball. It'll be Rebels basketball. We are going to get an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rattlers bench with 3:24 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels trail 35-42 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to keep it right here as one thing we'd like to see out of the Rebels is to move the ball around a little bit more. A lot of their easy baskets have come from great ball movement, whether it's they work it around to both wings a couple of times. They get a dribble drive handoff, then they drive the paint. They're able to find the big man on the back side of the play for a layup. Couple more of, we'd want to see a little bit more of those sprinkled in as the legs start to get a little bit tired. Shots are going to be a little tougher for the Rebels as Trey Walker's done a good job a few times of driving to the hoop and getting contact. Jaden Cornea just a couple possessions ago drove to the hoop and was able to drop it off for Noah Perry for an easy bucket. We want to see a little bit more of that as the Rebels continue to work here in their 4th game in 3 days. It's Jaden Cornea. 3:22 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Hoffman has it. Works to Trey Walker on the left wing. Walker's going to drive. Layup attempt on the way. Trey Walker. Beautiful layup. As the Rebels now trail 42-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Looking to mount a comeback. Pass nearly stolen by Walker as the Rattlers have a 2-on-1. They settle for a 10-foot jumper. No good as Trey Walker comes down with the rebound. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Walker works it to Hoffman in the corner. He drives. Kicks it to Noah Perry. Noah Perry to Lundgren. Lundgren thought about it, but instead the Rebels are going to reset. Carter Hoffman has it on the left wing. Rebels continue to work it as Cornea kicks it to Hoffman. Hoffman attacks the baseline. Tries to go inside to Perry. That's turned over. Here come the Rattlers the other way. As Hoffman comes to trap with Cornea, Rattlers are able to escape the trap into the offense. As it's Mason. Works it to Myers. Myers drives right in the paint. Guarded by Walker. He's going to bury the layup, and Walker will be called for a foul. 44-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Myers with a chance to extend the lead. Fouls on Walker, his second. Team fifth. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 5, Drake Weston. Myers into the routine free throw on the way. It's good. 45-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Myers is up to 13 points. Weston has it on the Eagles logo. To Noah Perry at the top of the key. Goes inside to Lundgren. Lundgren trapped between 3 players. Goes up and he's going to be fouled. Ridge Lundgren will shoot 2 free throws. As Ridge Lundgren steps to the line, that's going to be the 3rd personal foul against Mason. Lundgren's free throw on the way is good. His first point of the ball game. Ridge back to the line, into the routine, shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Rattlers as Lundgren chases it down. He's going to force a turnover off the Rattlers, out of bounds. Good effort there from the freshman as he earns the Rebels another possession, 45-38. That's the kind of effort the Rebels need here late in the game. 1:58 to go in the Stacey's Repair the Epic Recreation third quarter. Lundgren, top the key, moves it to Hoffman. Trey Walker drives left into the paint, goes up with the layup. No good off the front of the rim. Trey Walker got a little too deep where he was unable to get the ball over the rim. Good drive, though, from Trey. Rattlers nearly go over and back. That foot never touched the ground as Drake Weston's able to steal it. Rich County government steal. He's out in front of everyone. Layup attempt on the way, no good. Couple Rebels run into each other as they're unable to pull it in. It's a missed opportunity there for the Rebels. Rebels are going to press. Rattlers work it around. Back and forth from Myers. Works it up the wing to Mason. Mason dribbles across the court, and the Rebels are back in their half-court man-to-man defense. As it's Cousins. Tries to cross over the top. Carter Hoffman all over, and they go to the corner for Marquez 3. No good. Rebound poked away. Poked again as they go to the floor. It slips out between a few players. Rattlers to the floor. Rebels to the floor now. Noah Perry comes flying in to steal the ball. What a play there from Noah Perry. Here come the Rebels on offense. Under a minute to go in Stacey's Repair third quarter. Lundgren. What a find as he finds Trey Walker. Walker buries it. Rebels down 5. It's Walker's 4th basket of the night. What a find there from Ridge Lundgren. As here come the Rattlers the other way as they throw a pass into the referee. Corson's able to hold on to it for the Rattlers. That would have been a tough break for them. They're trapped in the corner, able to get it out. 29 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rattlers going to hold for the final possession. Work it to the corner. It's Marquez. Thought about the shot. Goes back up top to Cousins. Cousins drives left into the paint. Kicks it to Corson. Corson's going to fire a 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Myers. Goes back up, and he is fouled by Lundgren with 5.5 to go in the half. In the quarter. As Myers will go back to the line. That foul was on Lundgren. That's his first. Team 6 of the half. Rattlers will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Rebels just needed to finish off that possession with the rebound. Unfortunately, they couldn't. They played good defense, just unable to get the defensive rebound. Myers shoots the free throw. First one good. 46-40 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Myers back to the line. Fires away. Second one good. He's up to 14 in the contest. Rebels push it. It's Hoffman. Tries to find Walker. Walker fires a shot up. No good, as there was a collision at the end of the quarter. And with that, you listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be back with the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter after this.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We have the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels trail by 7 on the station on main scoreboard as they trail the Rattlers. As the Rebels have shrunk the lead to as little as 5 in that quarter. They trail by 7. For them, they're going to want to try to just get back into the game, try to get to a one-possession game and see where you can go, as you got 8 minutes to do that. If you're on the bench for the Rebels, you want to be letting your teammates know what the deficit is. Just let them know that, hey, we're still in this. It's only a 7-point deficit. They were down by 10 at half, so they cut to 3. They go inside. Scalberg has to kick it out. Corson on the move, loses it to Scalberg, though. Scalberg drives right, hounded by Walker as he picks up his dribble. They go to Matheson. That's a great move, unable to finish as he was able to use his body to create some space. Here come the Rebels the other way. Weston, good find to Hoffman. Hoffman blocked. Hoffman gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. Good concentration there from Carter Hoffman as he picks up his 3rd points of the ball game. Ball nearly turned over. Here come the Rattlers. They get it across half court. Rebels into their half court defense. 47-42. Rebels trail by 5. They hand it off to Cousins. Hoffman all over Cousins. They go inside to Scalberg. His shot on the way. No good. Good defense there from Trey Walker. Rebels with a chance to cut it to 1 possession lead. Lundgren drives on the right wing. Kicks it out to Weston. Rebels have none of their starters on the floor from tonight's matchup as Lundgren gets the pick. Wanted to go to Noah Perry. Hoffman splits the defenders. Up and in and 1. Carter Hoffman with a chance to cut it to 2. Good drive there from Hoffman as he's able to take the contact, float it off the glass and in. 47-44 on the station on main scoreboard. That foul is against Corson. That's his 4th personal, team 6. We'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way, both sides. Each team has 6 fouls apiece. As Hoffman's free throw, no good. 3-point game as Scalberg's out in front of everyone. Tries a layup. That bounces off the rim. No good. Rebels with a chance to tie here. As the camera kind of disappeared on us. As we're working to get that back, Rebels have it. Drake Weston. Weston to Hoffman. To Walker. Walker out of control. Loses the ball, but it's going to go out of bounds off the Rebels. Good effort there from Carter Hoffman as he was unable to get to it. As we're trying to get the camera back. Once again, we're experiencing technical difficulties, and I'm not sure what happened. Rebels trail
Oh, this is a nightmare. It's about to crash again. That's what's going to happen. Oh!
Is there a technical call?
Yeah. Back. We're back. You run the camera.
Yeah, that's on.
I'm just letting you know. Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball 98.3 FM online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to get an independent software solutions timeout called by head coach Lex Cornea. With that, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires. Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As once again, sorry, we were experiencing technical difficulties. Rebels had a technical foul called against them, and now they trail 51-44 as we are in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, 3:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Jaden Desch has the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. Finds Corney up top. Rebels need a bucket here. They go to Desch up top. Desch drives right. Kicks it to Cornea. Cornea into the paint. Floater on the way. No good. Cornea gets his rebound back up. That's blocked. Jaden Desch is there for the offensive board. Goes up and in. Jaden Desch using his size to his advantage right there as he's able to bury the layup. And we're going to get a foul called against Jaden Cornea in the front court. It'll be 1-and-1 free throws for Hardley Myers. As Hunter Pace checks back into the ballgame with 3:19 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. $3:19 to go in this Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, 51-46. Rebels looking to come back. Myers free throw on the way. No good. Rebound is pulled in by the Rattlers. That's a huge momentum boost for the Rattlers as they go to Zane Matheson on the left wing. Drives, kicks to Myers in the corner. Myers attacks the hoop. They go to Marquez. His three is good. As that's a huge swing as the Rebels were unable to pull in the offensive rebound. Carter Hoffman drives the lane. Shot on the way, no good. As the Rattlers come back the other way. Go to Matheson, and they're going to get a foul called against Desch. Let's send Matheson to the free throw line. He'll shoot 1-and-1. 54-46 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Once again, we want to apologize for some technical difficulties that we've been having. That's the third foul against Desch. This is a 1-and-1 on the way for the Rattlers. Free throw is good. Matheson earned the second half of the 1-and-1, looking to push the lead to 10 for the Rattlers. He does as he makes the second free throw. Hunter Pace looks to push it up the court to Hoffman. Cornea in the left corner, attacks the paint. Pace up top, fires a three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jaden Desch. He skies over a couple of players to get it. They try to go inside to Muirbrook. He has to tip it to himself. Good hands. Tries a spin move, and we're going to get a traveling violation called against Muirbrook. 2:28 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, 56-46. Rattlers with the basketball and the lead. Myers walks it up the court. Splits two defenders to get it to Mason. Mason to Marquez. They work it around. Rebels are selling out to try to get a steal. As they go to Myers in the left wing. He's trapped. Splits the double team. Work it around. Marquez open for three again. Good! As Marquez has hit a couple of huge threes here at the end of the game to put the Rattlers up 13. It's Pace on the right wing. They try to go inside to Muirbrook. He collects it. Left-hand layup, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. Good hands there from Muirbrook as he was able to tap the ball between his legs and pick it up on the other side. The foul's against Myers, his fourth, team seventh. Checking the game for the Rebels, number 3, Trey Mason, number 4, Jarrett Mason. Trey Walker, number 4, Jarrett Mason, as I try to combine the two players. Carson Muirbrook to the line for two. First free throw on the way is good. Mason and Walker are allowed into the game now as Muirbrook gets the second free throw in his hands. Into the routine, no good. As Trey Walker's going to hustle down the rebound, Rebels look to attack again. Walker into the paint. He's going to draw a foul. Trey Walker will go to the line for the 1-and-1. As that foul is going to be against number 5, that's Bridger Cousins, his second, team 8th. 1:49 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, 59-47. Rebels looking to mount a comeback. It's Walker. First free throw on the way, no good as Muirbrook skies for the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball as the players go down awkwardly. Ball will stay with the Rebels. Good effort there for Muirbrook to earn another possession. As Hunter Pace is going to check into the ball game. Same with Ridge Lundgren. Hunter Pace has the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand to Desch, to Walker. They go to Pace in the corner, unable to get the three away. Back to Mason up top. Mason's going to fire from three. It's good. Jarrett Mason hits his third three of the ball game as he has 9. Rebels trail by 9 on the station on main scoreboard. Looking to get a turnover here. Rattlers work it. They trap in the corner, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Rattlers bench. And with that, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to the Gary Bear Fan Cam. The Fan Cam today is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. Also, those last free throws from Walker and Muirbrook are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty as well. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. Call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. We'll be back with the rest of the fourth quarter after this.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 59-50, 126 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels will have to sell out here on defense. As we'll set the scene for the fourth quarter, both teams are in the bonus. The Rattlers will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Rebels, 1 more foul, and they'll be shooting 2. Rattlers are going to have to inbound in the corner. Rattlers get the ball. They go inside. What a play that was out of the timeout. Seth Mason finishes the layup. That's a good play call there from the Rattlers bench. 61-50. As the ball's turned over, Rattlers have it. 1:12 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels are pressing, trying to get a steal. They're going to get a traveling call. Good defense there from Walker and Cornea, as Hunter Pace is going to check into the ball game for Trey Walker. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play underneath the hoop as Jaden Cornea will initiate it. They go to Pace in the near corner. To Dash. Dash is going to fire from three. No good, as that rolled in and out. And we're going to get a foul called against Lundgren as he reached in from behind on the rebound. Let's send Zane Matheson to the line for 2 free throws. He's got 12 points in the contest. 61-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:01 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Matheson will shoot 2 free throws, as that is the 10th team foul against the Rebels. Second personal for Lundgren. Matheson, first free throw on the way. Good. As Carter Hoffman's going to check into the ball game. He'll replace Jaden Dash. Matheson, second free throw, good as well. Matheson goes 2 for 2 from the line, making a 13-point game. Rebels are going to push it up the floor. Cornea to Pace. Pace behind the back dribble on the right wing. Shot on the way, no good. Nice move there from Pace, but the Rebels are unable to finish, and we're going to get a foul called against Hunter Pace. Two free throws for the Rattlers as they lead 63-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. That's Pace's second foul. 10-plus fouls for the Rebels in the half. 48 to go in the game. It'll be Seth Mason in the line for 2 free throws. First free throw on the way, no good. Mason back to the line, into the routine. Second free throw is good. 64-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels push it up the floor. It's Cornea at the top of the key. To Lundgren. They work it around. They got 36 to go in the ball game. To the corner, Mason. He's going to fire a three. That's short. Rebound pulled in by the Rattlers, and Mason is out in front of everyone. He's going to have a layup. It's good. 66-50 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 22 seconds to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Pace in the near corner is going to fire a three. That rattles in and out. As the rebound pulled in by the Rattlers, we're going to get one more foul called against the Rebels as Carter Hoffman reached in from behind. 13.7 to go in the ball game. It'll be Zane Matheson to the line for 2 free throws. You got to admire the fight that the Rebels put up. You got to remember, this is their 4th game in 3 days. You can kind of see in the fourth quarter their legs got a little tired towards the end. But the effort has been there all game, and you can't question their effort, and that's usually never a question with either team. As the second free throw is off, 67-50 as the Rebels will push it down the court. 10 seconds to go in the game. Hoffman crosses over to the top of the key to Cornea. 5 seconds to go. Finds Pace. Pace, dribble move into the three-pointer. That is short, no good. Cornea got the rebound, put it up and in, but that is after the buzzer, as that'll do it for us here at Lyman High School. The Rebels fall 67-50. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back with a post-game show after this.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome to the Rich Rebels postgame show. It is time for a Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's in Evanston, 113 Front Street, where fresh and fast meat gourmet sandwiches. Get yours today. Once again, that's 113 Front Street in Evanston. And for our Freaky Fast recap, the Rebels dropped this game by the score of 66-50. Or excuse me, 67-50. Can't discredit the last free throw. As for a Freaky Fast recap, we're going to go to the Rebels side of the score sheet. Jarrett Mason had 9, along with Carson Muirbrook. They tied for the lead. Hunter Pace finishes the game with 8 points. Trey Walker has 4. Jaden Cornea has 5. Carter Hoffman 5 as well. Jaden Desch is a third player with 5 points. And to round out the scoring for the Rebels, where is that last player? It's Noah Perry with 2 points. Ridge Lundgren finishes the game with a single point. And on the other side, for the Rattlers, it was about Hardley Myers and Zane Matheson, as both of those players finish at double figures. 15 for Myers, 14 for Matheson. Seth Mason finished with 6. Irvy Marquez hit a couple of huge three-pointers in that fourth quarter when the Rebels were pressing. Those were a couple of daggers for Marquez. Wade Carson finishes with 6 as well as Scalberg. We don't have a first name for him. We apologize to the family. Bridger Cousins with 4. And that rounds out the scoring for a total of 67 for the Rattlers. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our precision play of the game and our player of the game. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Remember, Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for our precision play of the game, and I think it has to go to Ridge Lundgren, who found Trey Walker underneath for a layup with a little bit of a look-off pass, threw it between 3 defenders and was able to find Walker for a layup. That is our precision play of the game, and for our player of the game, we go to the Town of Garden City player of the game. And I think we're going to have to give it to Carson Muirbrook, who is a force inside, racks up 9 points. As the Rebels are pretty balanced in their scoring attack today, but we're going to give the player of the game to Carson Muirbrook. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau calendar update. And for our update, we go to the Rich website, as next week for sure we will have Wendover. We'll have the game on Friday versus Wendover at home. We'll have both boys and girls as a doubleheader. And then we'll have a doubleheader at Mountain Crest on Saturday. Actually, I'm going to take that back. That is not a doubleheader. That is just girls basketball, as it'll be freshman JV varsity. The varsity game will start at 4. We'll have a pregame show for you at 3:30. And then on Thursday, we'll have the pregame show at 3:30 as the girls varsity tips off against Wendover at 4. On Wednesday, there's a couple games on the schedule. We have a Rich High School girls and boys freshman versus Mountain View, but we also have boys and girls basketball versus Utah School for the Deaf and Blind. And we're going to find out which of those games is happening, just because I'm not sure which games are happening. I don't want to lead you astray. So we'll find out. We'll have more information on it next week. But for now, we want to thank you for listening and just bearing with us through all the technical difficulties we had. We had a lot of them, let's just put it that way, as our whole entire system crashed a couple of times as we missed the majority of the second quarter. Fortunately, in the fourth quarter when it crashed, we kind of knew what to expect and what to do, so we just went right away to fixing it. So thank you for staying with us, and thank you for, just powering through these technical difficulties. For as much as I love to do this, I hate the technical difficulties. I don't want for you guys to miss any of the action. Trust me. It's something that bothers me probably a lot more than you guys can imagine. But we want to thank you for joining us. And if you can, please support our sponsors, as they had to be patient with us as well today too. So if you get an opportunity to use one of our sponsors, please go ahead and use them. But until next time, I'm Aaron Poling, your voice of the Rich Rebels. I'm signing off. Thank you.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.